Hi, today we'll be demoing Smart Calendar Scheduler, the smart way for you to schedule. So this extension offers a solution to many common problems that people currently face. For example, someone might say, I don't know how to phrase my availability for this meeting. Well, our LLM generated output automatically phrases it for you. You could also say, I can't just think of my availability off the top of my head. And that makes sense. But you can simply select your availability in our built-in calendar. There's no memorizing needed. You could also ask, how do I sound professional while giving my schedule? Well, our outputs are optimized to be professional and concise, so you won't have to worry about that. Now, the architecture that Smart Calendar Scheduler runs on runs fully in the user's computer, with all data only stored locally and encrypted locally, and LLM requests sent via OpenAI's API to generate availability. And all data is stored using local storage, with OpenAI keys being encrypted, even stored locally, to ensure they are safe and no one else can access them. Now we'll show a quick demo. Hi, so right now I'm making the demo video for the MVP for our Chrome extension. And our Chrome extension is the Smart Calendar Scheduler. And it just kind of uses AI to generate prompts giving your availability based on your input preferences. So as you can see, when you first kind of open it here, the first thing it asks is for you to give your OpenAI key. So I'll just generate a new one right now. And I'll copy it and put it in, and as you can see, it's encrypted right away when you put it in, so you can't see it, and then it also stores it with encryption locally only on your computer, so it can't be accessed by anyone else. As you can see, right away you kind of see a prompt to select time blocks for which you're available, and these will just go from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Since typically people don't want to meet outside of those hours. No one really wants to be meeting before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. and that's kind of considered unprofessional. And then we can also see here, you can remove the OpenAI key, which wipes it from memory so no one can access it. And then you can also select the OpenAI model between GPT 3.5 Turbo and GPT-4. And I'll just use GPT-4 since it's better. And you can see here just some of the output history. And as you can see here, this was before some of the refining, so it's based on your availability. But after further refining, you can see it strictly in the first person. So we can kind of see some of the options here. Like you can remove the OpenAI key, you can add it, you can select the OpenAI model, you can see the output history. They're all logged here. And then when you get onto the main page, you can see kind of the calendar selection. So I'm not really too available Wednesday, since today I've had a pretty busy day, and similar thing on Thursday, but on Friday some of my availability opens up, and I think I'm available after 3 p.m. until 5, since I have a meeting. And then on Saturday, I don't really like to wake up early on Saturday, so I'll set my availability start later, let's say from 12 to 4, and after that I want to just have some leisure time. And similar on Sunday, don't like to wake up early, so I'll just give some smaller availability later in the day. Let's say starting at 7. And once I kind of do all of this, I can hit generate availability, and it'll take just a second, and you can see the output. Over the upcoming 5 days, I'm available within the following time blocks in Eastern Standard Time. May 2nd from 4 p.m. to 4:30, May 3rd from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m., and May 4th from 7 to 8:30. So this is actually kind of a common problem that we've been having, that we're working on fixing for the final product. But it sometimes ends all the time blocks half an hour early, which it does here. As you can see, for each of them, it says 4 to 4:30, 1 to 3:30, and 7 to 8:30, instead of 7 to 9, 1 to 4, and 4 to 5. But overall, the prompt is still professional and does its job, and it should be a fairly minor fix to get that, updated correctly. And yeah, I guess for the final project, we're just going to be working to fix some of those minor errors, such as the one in the prompt here, just to make it slightly more polished and to have better overall. And as you can see, it's logged here in the output history.
So the key features of our Chrome extension includes OpenAI key encryption storage, OpenAI model selection, calendar selection, availability generation, and an output history log. And we chose these features because we thought they would be useful and also simple for the user without being a little too overloading.
LLM outputs can be unpredictable, so a major technical challenge faced was to develop an effective prompt that can take in the user time slots as inputs and output professional prompts that accurately give the user availability consistently. After several iterations and brainstorming with other LLMs, we came up with a final prompt that met all our goals.
One of the major things we learned in this extension is the importance of focusing on the user experience. While we could have added many other features, we decided only to stick to the core features that improve the user experience. Additionally, we focused the extension to have a very simple flow where the user just opens it and is instantly prompted to select their availability and generate an output, which saves the user time by streamlining the experience.